Move on to the next sport. B-ball. That's what I'm wearing. Shout out for my boy Jay Morant. You know,
high top Kobe's. Oh yeah, that's what you said, didn't it? Because his ankle went funny.
Yeah, you know what I mean. With the classic jersey. You feel me? But you know, obviously the only place to start still is with the Brooklyn Nets. They played a few games together. Kyrie, KD,
The big three.
and James Harden. The skills, you know, some people are saying the best offensive talent or offensive trio in the history of basketball.
In the history. Wow.
In the history of basketball, as a trio, yeah, probably.
Offensive, I tend to agree with that. I mean, yeah, Magic. Since basketball's a bit weird, I was thinking about this. The way they determine offense is just mainly just basically scoring.
Shooters.
It's
Right.
buckets.
Okay, but obviously doesn't like creating offense and assist count to that? Or,
Yeah, I like.
That's
But
what I think.
they got assists though. Harden's the top assist man.
No,
in the,
but when the analysts and people talk about offensive talent, they just basically talk.
That's what they mean.
Mainly
just getting-
scoring.
It's about getting the ball in the bucket.
Yeah, but doesn't
That's
create.
what wins you the game, man.
I know it does, but doesn't creating chances also contribute to offense? You know what I mean?
No, but in basketball, if you miss a shot, you missed it. That's it.
No, like
That's
your
not-
assist total.
No one cares about projected assists. That's
No,
not,
but
is it?
no,
I know what Melo's trying to say.
but
Yeah. Putting assist in the picture when
Yeah.
you're looking at the whole
Oh,
attack.
when they, but yeah, obviously when they combine their stats, when they give you the scoreline, like, oh, this amount of points, this amount of rebounds, this amount of assists, it's also kind of tended to offense. Remember, triple double is more offense. People don't really classify a 10 block performance, 10 rebounds, and 10 points.
sure.
But his rebounds it's like it's more of a
It's
defensive,
more
more defensive
rebounds.
stat. No, but most people obviously
Get your rebounds defensively.
Yeah, so it's more of a defensive stat. If it was put either way, like for me, it's kind of neutral, but it's more of a defensive stat. But what I'm saying is that when they talk about offensive talent, they basically talk about your ability to put the ball ball into the hoop. Oh damn, there's beef. Put the ball into the hoop, but because in football, for example, when they talk about offensive talent, they also incorporate your ability to create chances, assists,
Yeah,
blah blah blah.
creativity.
Basketball, they don't really talk about that. You know what I mean? That's like his own separate category.
Category, yeah.
You know what I
To
mean?
be fair, all of them can create their own shot. Which, do you know when I it's hard to explain it, but when creating their own shot, it's like you can get your shot off the dribble, you can get your shot off anything. Like some people, they have to get their shot off other players. Like Joe Harris is not. He's not beating any man off the dribble to get his shot off.
You gotta catch and shoot.
Yeah,
kinda
catch and
guys.
shoot. But with Harden, KD,
they can make
and
their own.
Kyrie, they can make it. They can get off the dribble. They can do anything they want to their man. They can give you this, the crossover. They can do that move. They can do this move. So offensively, them man can all create their own shot. So when you're guarding them, you might have to throw doubles. And when you throw a double, that means a man's
The one, a big star is free.
Yeah, a
you
big
don't
star
really
is
want the
free.
man to take a free shot.
What happens when you're playing Kyrie, Harden, and KD? What, you're gonna double Kyrie?
Nah.
And then let one of them man go 1-on-1? They can break any man down. What, you're gonna leave Joe Harris in the corner?
Yeah, it's tight.
It's tight. You're gonna have to play a kind of zone just to kind of like.
But what have we been seeing with Brooklyn though is defensively. Like I think attacking is all sweet. We know these men are scoring. These men are scoring 20 plus every game. But defensively, with the trades that they had to do to get Harden in, do you man think that it's enough, to take them all the way defensively? Because
Defensively, it's the buyout market. That's what's they're gonna wait. They're gonna try and get JaVale McGee. They're trying to get JaVale McGee because Jordan ain't it. He's not athletic enough. He's lost it. They need another wing. They're gonna obviously wait for the buyout. PJ Tucker might be available. That might be an addition. They can go for that. I'm sure another person will come available at that time. It's just you have to wait. You have to just wait. You get bought out.
The defense is mad. Like
It's the worst. It's terrible.
yeah.
Like when Sexton went off and he deep to the Cleveland at 28 for 29th ranked offense, and they put that many buckets on you.
But
Back to back as well,
they
right?
can't. Fam, none of them can guard. I said Seth or KD. Like,
Yeah.
well, Kyrie. I've never seen him play defense.
Average. Even Harden, average defense to be fair.
The only time Kyrie's played good defense that are notable, I think, was maybe 2016. He done decent defense on Kyrie, but maybe that's more Kyrie that's, I don't know, mentally checking out.
Wilted in that game 7.
But I mean, defensively against Kyrie, I won't say it was great, but it was decent. Harden, if you look at the stats last season, he was up there in steals, deflections, and I think loose balls. So Harden's actually putting effort on defense, and his post defense is pretty good because he's a big body and uses it well and kind of smart. So Harden's defense ain't as bad, but I think it's the one-on-one defense that you can break Harden down. But in kind of passing lanes,
I think as what with Harden is, if Harden buys in and believes he can win, then his defensive level will go up. That's the thing. But my worry, I'm concerned. I don't really worry about most of the teams in the in the East, aside from Philadelphia, because Embiid, boy, he might kill them, man, because he might kill them, but single-handedly, fam, everyone is having a problem with him if he's on it. Like, literally, he might kill them, man, single-handedly. Like, Jordan, no.
He balled out against Lakers, I believe.
Yeah.
He killed it, because obviously they don't want to put AD on him, because they lose something when they put AD on him. Like, AD will lose something off him. So, like, Embiid is the biggest problem for them, man.
Now, because Gasol's usually a good defender against Embiid, but Gasol looks to have lost a step.
Yeah,
Embiid killed him. And do you know that?
Athletically.
Yeah, in the Toronto series, he was killing them. It's just that Embiid got stomach aches and stuff like that. He just does. Sometimes
Well, remember that game that Embiid scored 0 points? I think that was against the Raptors, I believe.
Yeah, because Embiid's, I don't know, he against Toronto, he does have like.
But the way in Philadelphia set up now, they got shooters around them like Danny Green, Seth Curry. Obviously they still got Tobias Harris, a good shooter, and he seems to be playing back to his best basketball with Doc Rivers.
And they got the best defender in the NBA as well.
One of them, yeah.
The best.
Well, they got two of the best defenders as well.
They got
He's the best defender.
Simmons is the best defender in the NBA.
He's right up there.
He's the best defender in the NBA. Fam. Look at what the numbers he's been holding. He holds people.
Well, as a guard, the best.
The best. Better than Giannis, fam.
Wait,
Giannis doesn't guard anyone.
What about Gobert? Rudy Gobert.
Gobert.
Stifle Tower.
Gobert in the playoffs, he can only play like 10, 20 minutes against some teams. So that just nullifies it. Because he's a big, innit? They just take him on. They just play. If he plays against guys that shooting threes, play small. Gobert can't play.
He doesn't kill you on the rebounds.
He doesn't kill. He doesn't do that though. Fam, that's why the Rockets. Do you know the Rockets?
They killed him.
Killing the Jazz.
But you know, they slightly had to do that anyway because they don't really have bigs.
When they killed him, they won one of 9 playoff games against them in the last 3 years, fam. They killed them, man. With Harden, they absolutely killed them. So there's no point. Don't even stop. And people should stop bringing up the Jazz in these big debates, man. They're just
Jazz are balling out this year.
They're a regular season team, man.
Yeah, I
they're
guess
a regular
so.
season team.
Playoffs are a different story.
Fam, the only team they beat in the playoffs is like OKC with Westbrook. And
they lost the what's called the thing as well. Denver.
Yeah,
it's mad. Lost to Denver is crazy.
Denver's a good team though. Don't play them down. And Jokic, I don't know about Jamal Murray, but Jokic by himself individually.
Jokic was leading the league in steals. I still think he is. Still.
So wow.
You know, I mean, he's and showing more activity on defense. You know, but anyways, still the Nets. Is it championship or bust this season? And why?
Yeah, it has to be.
Has to be. Look at this, the all-star cast.
They've done all it takes to get in Harden. Do you know what I mean? The KD and Kyrie, I thought was working.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I kind of liked some of the players that went, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Jared Allen, I liked
Allen's crazy.
I like Prince, you know, like they had a good roster. Now, it's just this big three really, you know.
Sure.
Maybe they're starting, you know, they would say they've got a good all-out starting, but that's it, really. So...
I like Jeff Green. I like, what's his name, Kyle Lowry?
Kyle Lowry, yeah.
He's a decent 3-point shooter, or looking decent. That Brown guy seems to be okay.
It's a D in it, 3 and D in it.
But they still need to make some additions.
Don't worry, they're gonna get guys. They're gonna get guys at the trade deadline.
Who do you want to see them get apart from JaVale? Because you mentioned JaVale.
They need to. I think PJ Tucker might be a good addition. I think someone like PJ, you know, can just put him in the corner. He can do, you know.
He's one of the most effective.
You can hit the threes.
You can hit the three, and then obviously defensively, you can put him on some guys that are bigger than him. And I don't.
He's a tough guy.
He's a tough player. They need a wing. I don't know what it is. Like they need another wing, a reasonable wing. I don't know who they will get. I don't know who they get. Who's available? Yeah. What wing is available? Like you can get a good wing. And that's it, fam.
How much cap space do they have?
I don't think they even have a lot, fam. Yeah, think about all those moves, fam.
They cashed up for Harden, man.
The thing is, I don't think that the Nets' problem is can they beat Philadelphia? Because I think that's the only team really standing in their way. I think Milwaukee. I'm not really too impressed with them.
I ain't convinced with
the Celtics. They just, you know, they're just they're an early team. Like they're an early team. Like they got pieces like Jaylen Brown. Brilliant player. Tatum,
brilliant player. Jaylen Brown's name now, huh?
Jaylen Brown's a
yeah.
He's a guy still.
He's a guy. I started to.
And he's young as well.
I did some more research. I said goes Brown because you know Brown goes missing for sometimes.
So does Tatum.
These men are young boys, fam. Give them a bit of time.
They're the best. They're probably the best young duo under 25 in the NBA.
Yeah,
clearly.
Wait, Jokic and Murray might be both under 25, you know.
They
I
are.
think Jokic is 20.
But yeah, but Murray this season, bro.
Yeah, he's a bit.
It looks.
But you
bare
know,
normal.
in the bubble, Murray was looking brand new.
It was looking
saucy.
Looking like, yo.
when Murray stepped up, fam.
20 plate Murray, fam.
He was
Yo.
looking saucy. It was
Maybe
crazy.
Murray's a playoff player, innit? Maybe there's just some guy that like that, innit? It is what it is. And in the West now, the Lakers are the favourites. I like the Clippers a lot more. I like the Clippers a lot more.
Paul George is
Shout out
balling.
Ty Lue.
But yeah, man, you're gonna have to beat the Lakers, and I don't see how the Nets beat the Lakers,
I
fam.
don't know how anyone's beating Lakers.
I know how the Lakers look so well put together.
They
Fam.
look
Look at that
well
one.
structured everywhere. Like this new reform LeBron as well. He's hitting these threes, man,
Yeah.
very swiftly as well. Like you know, before he used to have that kind of rigid
Wait, you know when he did that move? When he did
that move where he's like now he's
But
and
he-
the sauce
he
he's doing
he looks like his shoe.
it looks like
you look at his shoe, but now he's hitting the Steph Curry turning
Logos.
around. Bro, he's hitting logo threes. Like he's looking saucy.
I'm
with
trying
it.
to see that range extender on 2K at least silver.
No, I'm telling you,
LeBron.
At least silver.
I'm telling you,
LeBron doesn't need
OBJ.
it. You know, if LeBron get the free to if LeBron's free still to this, then he's unguardable.
He's
Because-
unguardable.
Because think about it, what you normally do against LeBron is like let him take some shots, man. He'll miss, then he'll have to come to the rim.
He has to
But-
get aggressive.
Yeah. Now he's gonna take shots. He's making it. Then what do? You guard him at the free. Then he's gonna beat you to
And he's
the.
got more energy drinks. He's conserving his energy more because he's as a playmaker. He's
Yeah.
coming in as a guard. So now when he now wants to take it inside, what are you doing to stop LeBron in the paint?
The only thing is
You
is
sound like
AD
Embiid
gonna be
there.
fit? Is AD gonna be healthy? That's the only thing that can derail them, man.
Actually, yeah.
I mean, what I would say this season so far, LeBron's playing better off the ball.
That's
Like,
it.
I mean, look at Gasol. Gasol, even though he's defensively and his mobility looks to take a step back, his passing is elite. Like,
You can hit them threes too.
he can hit them threes, open up the floor. Even better for LeBron and AD, give him more space. Shooter, he's doing his thing. I mean,
Okay.
the Lakers, they look like a well-oiled machine. They look even better.
I think they missed it. I think one thing they missed the athleticism of Dwight and McGee at centre as well a little bit.
Yeah, a bit. I mean, it's going to force AD to do more in that regard. And he should be able to do it. I mean, but we'll see. I like Carroll.
Yeah, I was gonna say he adds something different though.
He had something different. Like
He can
Carroll,
play. He can take it.
It can't guard big still.
that's the thing.
But offensively, he can. He can take anyone on with the hands.
Offensive rebounds, good rebounder, but he can't guard bigs. I mean, to be honest, I think LeBron is a better defender of bigs than he is. So, but then again, you want to take that out of LeBron.
I think that's just AD's duty, man. You just gotta know this shit, like cool, like.
I don't know if AD wants the things with AD. He's very particular and how he wants to at 5. He doesn't want to be a 5. Like
Yeah.
he made it clear.
No, clearly.
He's a 4.
But I mean, in terms of the defensive duties, when it gets to that, if it's like he knows he's gonna have to step
Yeah,
up.
he has to stay and play.
And
He has to
do you
play
know what I
that
mean?
because at the end of the day, regardless, if he doesn't guard, if you play a guy like Embiid and AD doesn't guard, you're gonna get killed.
Yeah,
regardless,
yeah,
that,
cooking
you,
you.
hold that L.
Dunking on.
Hold it, fam. He's
Put
gonna
the soul
dunk on
there.
you, man. He's gonna kill you, man. He's gonna kill you. Even if Giannis
Yeah,
plays
come
inside,
on, man.
it's kill the man inside unless someone
Like,
takes
the
it.
thing with Giannis, LeBron could guard him and AD can guard him because he's not. Even though he's physical, he's not as big as Embiid. Like he's still like Giannis like 240, Embiid's like 280. It's like a couple inches taller.
Well, Giannis needs to start playing inside more. That's what he's
Yeah,
got
this
to do.
freeze. You know what LeBron's doing? Giannis slightly wants to add that to his
He
game.
wants to add it.
He just needs to take it straight
think-
back to the basics.
I think if I'm Giannis, forget adding the free. I think bare people tell him add the free ball. Forget it.
Yeah,
just
be a
play
beast
inside.
be a
Play
beast
inside. Just do what you do
Best.
really well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
word.
Instead of doing the free thing as well, because when you add the free, look, you're not even going to see a great percentage. All you're going to do is just be a threat. Like it's not enough.
Yeah, but it opens up different avenues for him. He needs to be respectable.
He needs to
free.
just be able
Like,
to do free throws.
Because if you're gonna handle the ball that much and come downhill from the perimeter, you need to be somewhat respectful. Because when that time comes in the playoffs where your guy's not making the shots and the half court is shrunk, if you can't, they're gonna force you to hit a open.
But I thought that's why
jumper.
they got Drew Holiday, so that he doesn't have to handle the ball in those moments.
He doesn't have to handle as much, but there's still gonna come a time where Giannis is going to be coming downhill and they're gonna force him to shoot.
I don't want Giannis to be.
Unless you want Giannis to.
Giannis in the post.
But his post moves ain't that great. He's improving, Like, I've seen a bit this season, but he's that's the thing. You're honest. Even though he's a big, he can dominate you on the inside. He usually comes from the outside to inside. He doesn't really start on inside unless he has that mismatch. His post moves ain't that great unless he can spin you and go straight to the hoop.
What do you? So you're saying in the clutch, they don't even go to him in the clutch. They go to Chris Middleton in the clutch.
Chris Middleton's their shot maker, and so should
Yeah. So Giannis, what I'm saying in those clutch situations, I don't mind for the other 30 minutes. You can do whatever, but in that clutch time, he needs to have a role. He needs to be inside. He needs to be inside just for those 5 minutes.
I don't want him taking jumpers unless he's wide open for a free and you have to take it. I don't want him taking jumpers like that. Like he needs to get into the rim or alley oops, screen and roll, that sort of thing. Improve his post. I'm sure I said this before. His post moves and improvement in the post is more important than improvement in free for him.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
good. I'm glad that you're coming to that because that's what we were trying to say. We were saying that the 3-point is fine. It's great.
Nice.
It's a nice addition, but
Do you know what I think though? I think right now everyone's looking to improve in that part of the game. You know? It's compared to how it was before. Everyone wants to knock down those threes. Everyone wants to look good. It's the era for shooting the threes. So everyone's trying to incorporate into their game. But sometimes you just gotta stick to what works. You can't fix what's not broken. Giannis, I just want to see you driving because they're not guarding you like that. When you're running that man, they're not guarding you in it. So do that and just get your buckets that way, really and truly.
no more jumpers from Giannis, fam. His free throw shooting is even terrible.
It's gone down. It's like 59%.
It's awful.
So I would say Giannis, if you get me 30% from the free and 70% from the free throw line, that would work for me. But free throw is like 59-60. The free is, I think it was at 30. It was at 31%, but now it's gone down to 29.
Is it 31%?
It was at 31%. Now it's gone down to 29.
Just stop shooting it, man.
If he gives me 30% from the free and 70% of the line, I'll take that.
Oh, it's nice and fair. It's wonderful.
But like you said, in the clutch, he's gonna the post and being near the rim is what is gonna be his bread and butter. But also with basketball, my guy Bradley Beal, how goes that to him?
You all feel sorry for Bradley Beal, man.
Free my guy Bill, man.
Free Bealie.
I heard Dunn's feeling bad for him because. I heard guys feeling bad for him because he's putting up points, but that team, they need a new coach,
That
fam.
team is done.
Because they actually have pieces, though. Richard Moore is good.
Westbrook
fam.
ain't it.
Westbrook's done. He's done.
His decline
is mad.
Precipitous. You
And
see,
it's like injury. Obviously, he's had some injury with his knee, but boy, I don't know what's happened to him this season. Like,
Right.
literally hit the cliff and he went.
I'm seeing Rondo mocking man.
That's mad. Rondo couldn't even chat to him a couple of years ago. Look at
Rondo's
this.
mocking man saying bye bye. Like
It's
the
done,
lookers
man.
that way. So
It's done,
whose
man.
career would you rather have, Rondo's or Westbrook's?
Rondo won championships.
nigga
fam.
with the chip.
Yeah. We're taking the championships.
Westbrook is like an almost guy.
He almost did this. He almost did that. The thing is, I think when Westbrook obviously comes off the max and he's just like a retro minimum guy, he'll be on the good teams as a man. Like, he's a good leader though. Like, people respect his leadership.
Westbrook.
Yeah. So he'll be a guy
He's got
like
heart in it, you can see,
he'll
like-
be a guy that'll be on those championship teams. Not play that many minutes, but he's a leader and they're just like he might get a chip that way, but
To be the main guy,
Yeah.
it's not it.
because the thing is, he didn't add shooting to his game when he was at his athletic
Yeah.
prime, and that cost him, bro. That absolutely cost him. That's the reason why I look at him now, man. It's a shell, man. He's a disgrace, fam. It's a disgrace.
It's a disgrace.
Westbrook is a disgrace.
It's a disgrace, fam.
That's gonna be
If
the
Westbrook
title.
saw himself 2016 Westbrook saw what he looks like now, fam. He'll be upset,
He said,
fam.
I fell off, boy.
Bro, he fell apart, fam. Even John Wall looks better than him. Can you imagine? Man
Yeah,
came off
it's
2
mad, you know.
injuries
John
and he's
Wall's
looking
looking
so
decent
much
still.
better than him. Flip.
Westbrook.
Even Houston they look reasonable, fam. With this Oladipo, Wall, all of these guys, even Cousins.
That's that backcourt defensively, boy. That's
Well, Wall, the fastest guards I've seen, bro. Maybe faster. De'Aaron Fox is probably faster than him. But yeah, fam, it's one of the
faster than Westbrook.
With the ball, yeah. Westbrook more ferocious though. You get what I mean? You know Westbrook. You know the thing is Westbrook might not be fast, but he's ferocious.
He's aggressive, innit?
Yeah, he's like,
That's what I mean.
When Westbrook coming, you know that he's
Slow,
coming with his
he's long.
purpose. He's coming with a purpose to do this. Like with other dons, it's not the same kind of like.
It's just straight speed and,
it's just straight
nice and
speed. It's
cute.
not like he's taking you to the rim. Like it's a bit dubious, fam. It is what it is.
Jeebus.
It's a bit dubious. Those
But
are
Bill,
dubious.
though, where would you guys want him to see? Because I've been hearing Golden State personally, and I can see, another shooter, while Clay's, out,
It'd be good to see him in Golden State.
like a big team, like, that guy that you feel like is a star that deserves that chance.
Okay. I want to say this, like, against Bill. Like, Bill's putting up all these numbers and they're still not winning regular season match. Are you not a bit worried about that? Like,
I do think it's a Wizard issue, not a Bill issue.
Okay, so it's more of a Wizard issue than a Bill issue. Okay, I was going to say, because when a man is playing so well in the regular season, you would expect...
And they're not even bringing wins.
You're not bringing wins.
But you know what? One stat that I saw, you know, Bill's got like he's at the top of the most 50-point games, you know, for regular season.
For regular season?
Yeah, I think he's one off it. I think he's got 4. I think the max is 5. So, deep, someone in their prime, you know, like... or
winning all these games.
Like, you need to see it, like, come to something, because...
Well, I don't know why he signed the extension, because if he didn't sign the extension...
Yeah, it would have happened.
Then he would have been gone.
Yeah.
There's a time
money,
Nets,
bro.
The Nets would have got him if it wasn't for Harden becoming available, because them man were interested in him for a long time. Now, I think the Lakers might get involved. I can see the Lakers.
That'll be scary.
I can see the Lakers. I see reports that the Clippers are like him as well. I don't know what the Clippers will trade though.
Who the Lakers gonna give up? Because remember they gave all their picks to AD.
They'll give up Schroeder.
Yeah, they ain't got no picks though.
They'll have, you know those trades where you have to probably get another team involved.
Give a Schroeder. Who else? Probably THT.
They'll give it Schroeder, THT, and probably like KCP.
Or maybe Caruso, whichever one they want.
Kuzma.
Kuzma's got the best. He's got a tradable contract. Very tradable.
Kyle Kuz. I hear that still.
What? Build to Pelicans. Could that work? Could he play with Zion and Ingram?
It could work, you know.
Yeah, because he's more of an off the dribble shooter. They get rid of Lonzo.
I feel like them man, there's a lot of young G's there. Bledsoe's there, you know, with the handles, but I think they need another shooter.
They need a shooter.
You know, Ingram's my guy. You know, I got faith that guy, he's gonna be the truth. But until he matures a bit, like, they need another star. You know, quality.
Yeah, I need another star. Just this person that when you have a star, it moves the court, fam. Everything just changes. Like Zion is good. Like, but Zion? He's not.
He's not polished.
He's not polished. Like, he's not shifting anything.
That's the best word.
It's just not. Like, everyone can see Zion he's got potential. He's a handful. He's gonna work the center, but he's not the finished article yet. He's
so far away from LeBron. Like, he's never gonna be a LeBron type. He's gonna be like a Charles Barkley. Like, he'll be good in his mid-20s when he gets it right in all parts. Like, he's eating well, physically, mentally. When everything aligns, that's when we see the. But obviously, because England's the best player, Zion, he's just an auxiliary part in it. He's just another part, man. He just dunks on you and does all of these good stuff. Like,
he's just a dynamic guy.
Yeah, just another dynamic guy.
Dynamism is crazy.
That's what it is, man. When he does that second jump, fam, man,
it's mad though. His hops though is mad, you know, man. I'm dunking
for a big guy,
dunking on grown men. Do you know what I mean? Like,
he dunks and duns, but yeah, man, he just needs to add a shot, man. Just be reasonable, fam. That's what I want from him.
he's made like 5 3-pointers in his career.
That's shocking, fam.
I'm sure most of them were in one game. When he hit like
Spurs. He made like 2 against the Spurs.
Fam, the Spurs are good this season, you know.
Yeah, I was watching.
Yeah, good team, fam.
They took it to Dallas, you know.
Fam, Dallas are in trouble. Ever since Porzingis came back, boy, they've been losing. I don't know what's happening, fam. Luka better patting them man because he's getting numbers and they're losing. I think for Luka, I think he needs to become more a scorer than
a playmaker.
For now. I think he's all about, okay, I need to do this. I need to get everyone involved. But take these man with you and then...
I think you're right, because I think from what... I'm not 100% sure, but I think right now he's almost averaging a triple-double.
Yeah.
So he's very focused in getting everyone involved. Yeah. And you know, when you're the star of the team, sometimes you got to think, okay, how am I going to make everyone better? Sometimes it's, forget these, man. Let me mash.
Let me
mash and get the W.
Bam, he needs to just mash work for a couple of weeks, and then when Porzingis, because Porzingis obviously is a big factor. Like, when he comes through, when he gets back, he gets his legs back. Then we can do that. But right now, the team doesn't need you to be doing all this playmaking. It doesn't need you, man, to be doing. You lost 4 straight, fam. You need to just mash work.
That's trouble season. Man.
You need to just mash work.
It's true. He needs to mash. But anyways, before we conclude the basketball part of section of things. Guys, I need your starting 5 All-Stars currently. East and West. Where do you want to start? East or West?
Start West, man. Get the hard one out of the way.
Hard one first. Okay.
I want to go Steph.
Okay.
Thank God. Steph, Luka. LeBron. PG. Kawhi.
Damn.
Ooh, quite small.
What about you?
You know what? I'm very similar, you know. I was troubled over Steph or Lillard, you know, but I think I'm going to go Steph. I'll go Luka the Don. I'm gonna go LeBron, Leonard, AD, man.
AD
been poor, man.
AD centre, he'll pull it out with the bag because there's no one better than him. You know what I mean?
True. But
No one better than him.
George. I think George has been great.
George has had a great season.
He's had a great season. Actually, and Jokic should really be there.
Jokic,
I don't know. I didn't put Jokic.
you guys messing around.
But
Jokic
I
has to be
think
there.
Kawhi has been good. I think this man been good. And obviously, I'm going on name. If you want, you need the biggest name. Jokic should be on the list, but I'm going with the biggest name, fam.
Okay.
What are you saying?
For me, Luka's there. I deferred from you guys, or differentiate from you guys. I go. What's his name?
McCollum.
No, I'm I go Lillard.
Yeah. No, I was thinking Lillard though. Like,
I was saying,
Lillard,
McCollum. I was saying this guy.
McCollum's up there in terms of points, but I think he's been injured last few
Yeah,
weeks. Obviously, LeBron, the Kang, K-I-N-G, soon to be GOAT. He's there. Then I got Kawhi.
yeah.
No, George been better than him this season.
I got Kawhi.
Well, who do you trust more, man?
KL.
We seen what Paul George
no,
does.
See, I don't know about other guys, but for me, the previous playoffs plays a little bit into it for me.
Facts.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm with that. Like PG, he's got to come back and perform before I start putting him in these things. You come off the bench, he's alright, man. And obviously my other forwards is basically the Joker.
Okay. Man, Joker is one of my guys. Man.
I'm
not sad about Jokic being on the list. I don't really care. Like
Averaging a triple dub.
He's an MVP candidate.
Yeah,
At one point, I was saying he's
Well,
playing better than Embiid, but Embiid's won more.
Embiid is killing it this year.
Yeah,
as well.
Embiid's been winning more.
And that game against the Lakers was a
Yeah,
big
it was a
big
big
feather in his
game.
cap. Okay, I hear you guys. Okay, what were you guys saying for the East?
Well, because of this guy went walkabouts, I can't put him on the team. So
That's a walkabout, you know.
I put Harden, Sexton.
Oh, Sexton.
Since the start.
To start. But James has been killing this year.
Been
though.
good.
But
He's been better than Trey. He's been better than all of these men, fam.
Fair enough.
Jalen.
To start.
What?
Jalen's been good. Jalen's been better than Tatum.
Okay. Karen.
KD. Embiid.
Okay.
Oh, that's crazy. I'm gonna go way different. I'm gonna go Simmons. I'm gonna go Harden.
Whoa, Simmons.
The best defender in the league.
He's been the best defender, but he's been awful.
But do you know
points.
why? Do you know
He's
why?
not scoring points.
You know, in my team, what I need Simmons to do, I don't need you to get buckets. I just need you to
assist.
be big. You know the other guards are nippy guys. Just slap the ball off. Be aggressive. Do your job. Because there's other guys that can shoot. There's Trae Young. There's Kyrie. There's
Trae Young can't be on the list. Fam. Man got a 4-point game. I can't put that man on my list.
No, but Trae Young's been having a good season though.
He had ups and he's had some peaks and troughs.
But
Recently he's been good though.
do you know what I mean? But for me, I'm gonna just go Simmons, do your job. As you said, best defender. Then I'll go Harden. Harden, do what you do. KD.
Yep.
Giannis. Because Giannis is Giannis, whether we like it or not. And then Embiid, fam.
I'm taking Tatum over Giannis this season.
Tatum's been injured.
I'm taking Brown. I'm taking Brown
Boy.
over Giannis this season.
Come on, man. Let's get out of here.
Let's be
I'm
real.
taking
Let's
Brown
be
over Giannis
serious.
this season,
Let's get out of here, man.
Giannis is Giannis.
Yeah, I know Giannis is Giannis, but I like Brown this season. I like what Brown is.
I like Brown, but this is the big boys, innit?
With the big boys,
We'll be lucky if he gets
Now
an
producing
All-Star,
my party. Hennessy only.
Brown will be lucky if he gets All-Star,
Nah, you'll get All-Star. How many All-Star guys at 12 or 13?
I say you'd be lucky, fam. There's guys, there's honourable shouts to guys like Levine.
He doesn't win enough.
Yeah, Levine, let me know.
He's gonna get it.
Tatum, Middleton.
Yeah, Middleton will get it.
You think Levine's gonna get it?
Levine will
gonna get it
get
this
it,
year.
fam.
He's getting it
Have
this
you not
year.
seen what he's been doing?
He's getting it this year.
Well, how many guards do they choose? Like what? 6?
4, 5.
5. What? You got Harden, you got Bill, you got Kyrie,
Kyrie's definitely getting it.
Kyrie's getting it.
and who else? You got Trey,
Simmons is getting it.
Simmons.
oof.
Ooh, Levine. I don't know, man.
But
I don't know,
Levine
man.
can come as a small forward as well, you know.
Yeah, slightly.
Yeah, he
Position.
can shift it. Levine will make it.
Okay.
Because you know what, Pascal was.
Siakam.
I don't know how he's performing this season, but like if it's a small forward, maybe he can.
Yeah,
sneak
he's been
in.
better than Siakam.
I mean,
He's been better than
you can sneak
Hey,
in.
and the Miami boys, none of them might make it except for Bam. That's
Yeah.
they've been awful,
Yeah,
bro.
Runners just destroyed their whole team. But for me, I'm slightly different. I mean, well, definitely different from you because you are some wild shit. I
Brown in there and
got
Sexton.
Bradley Bill. I have to shout to Bradley Bill.
Shout out to
Leading
my guy Bill, man.
You're leading the whole league in scoring, man. I gotta put you there.
Okay.
I got James Harden, you know, paddock cake.
I put Harden in my team.
I know you
Harden
put
was
Harden.
in all of our teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got KD. Of course, KD has to be there.
Has to be.
Yeah.
I got Embiid. Of course,
Yeah,
Embiid
I
has
put
to
Embiid
be.
in there.
But Giannis has to be there. The Greek freak,
Yeah, has to be.
the Greek freak, the Skywalker.
Why can't you put respect Sexton this season? Sexton been good.
I do respect Sexton,
He hasn't been better than Trae Young.
but Bradley, that may be true. But
Hasn't been better than Bill though.
Bill leading the whole league in scoring.
He's
You don't
been
want to put him
winning
in.
more than
And James, he's been winning more, but you know there's more to Cavs' game. Cavs have got Drummond, they've got Allen, even this other guard as well has been.
Oh, what's Garland?
Yeah, like the Cavs are looking kind of
See, the funny
decent,
thing
you
is,
know.
yeah, there's a lot of guys gonna make the All-Star. Yeah, we shouldn't. Like Julius Randle is gonna be an All-Star this year.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
He's been pretty good though.
But it's because the way the fixture list has been. You know that the bad team's been playing the bad team a lot. Yeah,
they've been getting some W's early.
yeah. Hayward's gonna make it,
Do you
and he
reckon?
might start.
Who?
Hayward.
I know he's not starting.
Hayward's been good.
He's
He's not starting with those guys.
Charlotte, are you sure?
He's not
He might start over Bill. fam.
Unless,
I'm
he's,
being
unless
serious.
if he's a guard, then yeah, but he's not starting over those forwards.
He might start over Bill as a shooting guard. He might start.
Yeah,
over Bill.
that's possible, but
I don't know, man. I don't.
he's not starting over those forwards. But cool. I don't mind.
Hayward make it.
It's only you the wayward starting
I
fives.
didn't put Giannis in. I
You
just
didn't even put Jokic in. Jokic is your boy.
Jokic. I just like entertainment. In the
We went for
All-Star game.
a small team in the West, you know. There was no bigs.
There's no girth.
I went for a small
You
team.
want boys. You need to go with men.
It's a player. It's remember last time they played the thing, and CP3 was even playing in those minutes. Yeah, well, that's what
Yeah,
the All-Star
and
is.
there's
They
bullying,
don't
and
care. CP3 is playing in the All-Star game big minutes.
And he was bullying,
No.
he was getting points.
He's getting points,
Getting points.
but he shouldn't be. He shouldn't be playing there because I remember like what's he done this season? The Suns have started off well.
This
but
season he
look
might
at
not
them.
make it, but last season he was good with the thingy.
Will Booker make it this year?
Ooh, you got Lillard, Steph, Doncic. What's he there?
Booker's a guy though. He's
What's
a
he
guy.
there?
Because Mitchell's definitely making it.
Mitchell, yeah, Mitchell.
Yeah.
I think Booker. I think PG and Kawhi will slide to the forwards. Or different PG.
Is Booker making it? That's a question, fam.
I think he will. I mean, he
He
missed,
probably will,
missed a
man.
couple games. I think he will.
Because Harden's out. Remember the West was tough. It's been
Yeah.
tough to get in. Don't let Harden have gone
You
now.
used to have Harden, you used to have Westbrook. Wait, he's
You used to have
Westbrook making it.
Clay.
Yeah.
Draymond even used to be All-Star. Draymond will never make
Yeah,
All-Star
he's not
again.
making it, he's not making
Yeah, never again, fam. Not around for a long time.
Ah, Draymondo. People need to put respect in his resume, though.
Wiseman though. I'm liking Wiseman though.
Wiseman's good, fam. Came off the bench recently. They swapped their starting lineup a little bit. Wiseman been good. Coming off the bench.
Yeah, Wiseman's doing his thing. But anyways,
Rookie of the year.
it's him, LaMelo.
Simo LaMelo.
Yeah.
I think Wiseman will get it. Or quickly. Emmanuel quickly. Knicks. He might get it as well. Been good, fam. Dropping 20-point games. They say it's good
I
defensively.
mean, last time I checked, LaMelo was leading in 4 of the 5 major categories. I think apart from
Serious.
he was leading in points, rebounds, steals.
but now his
assists.
minutes gone down now.
Yeah, the minutes gone down. He had too many turnovers, so it was a bit peak still.
This guy dancing in the box, you know.
Oh, wow, fam. United won't bag. Oh, my God.
No, it's not freaky.
Okay, anyway, let's talk football, man.